All right, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Kasha Kwala coming back at you with another lesson, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. All right, and the lesson I want to come to you today is about recognizing the signs that the Lord shows you. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to jump into the etymology of the word sign. All right. It says sign, early 13th centuries, gesture or motion of the hand, especially one meant to communicate something. All right. It says especially one meant to communicate something. All right. You pray. You see a lot of accounts in the scripts where an individual prays to see a sign from the Heavenly Father, aka Ezra's. All right, or Ezra. All right, however you want to pronounce it. You got Ezra's or Ezra. Now, in the second book of Ezra's, the angel Uriel told him to go into the fields and eat the flowers. Okay, to receive that sign. All right, he did this for an amount of time, but ultimately answers were given to him via doing this, and your signs will be given to you via you continually doing what you're supposed to do in the spirit. Okay, you may be in a little pickle or predicament in your life, and you don't necessarily know exactly what to do. You keep your eyes single, like it speaks of in the book of Matthew. Let me get that real quick. In Matthew, the 6th chapter, Matthew 6 and 22, it says, "The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light." Exactly. Okay, you keep your eyes single and focus on the main task at hand, and that's the kingdom of heaven. All right, you do these things and you stay in your order, you stay brotherly and keep the love of the brothers. The Lord will therefore give you signs to show you what to do ultimately. Okay, so it's especially one meant to communicate something. The signs are how the omnipotent power Yahweh communicates with us. Do you think he's gonna get off his throne or you could say his pedestal and come down and talk to us face to face? No. Literally, if he looked upon this entire place would melt. Therefore, he has messengers, aka angels, that produce something to make you see something, which is a sign. All right, that's how the Lord communicates with us. Okay, even when you go to Numbers, the 24th chapter, even though this individual was a heathen, a sign that was shown to him, I think it was Balak or Balaam, that was shown to him was the ass actually talking and saying, "Yo, why are you hitting me? There's a whole angel in front of you." That's the reason I stopped. But that was a sign. That was a way of communication to that individual, because you noticed before he couldn't perceive. And sometimes in your day-to-day walk, you don't fully perceive something right then and there. Let's see something. Let's get that in Job. I think it's Job 33. Yeah, Job 33 and 14. "For the Most High speaketh once, yet twice, yet man perceiveth it not." Okay, so sometimes your a spiritual man can perceive it quickly sometimes because he's spiritual. All right, but an individual whose faith is still being built and spirituality is still being built may not perceive it until like the third, fourth time. Okay, so going back to the word sign, it says a sign or mark. All right, identifying mark, token, indication, a symbol, proof. All right, yeah, that's a good one. Proof. When we're on the highways and byways, or the highways and hedges, like Yahweh Shai told us to go do, the way we persuade people, especially people who come and stop and listen, all right, to prove the validity of the scripts is via the prophecies. What's a prophecy? We see prophecies happening. The economic collapse is near. Jacob's trouble is near. The RFID chip is here. Okay, all these things that we see, what's going on politically, geopolitically. Okay, one thing that just happened politically that is a prophecy that was spoken of in the Gospels is Satan divided against Satan. You got Satan impeaching one another in the political office right now. That's a prophecy. That proves the validity of the scripts. Okay, and those prophecies are considered signs. All right, signs and wonders that the Lord presents to us to understand the times that we're in, and on a micro level, on a day-to-day basis. You may get a sign here, oh, maybe I should go do that. Or you may get a sign here, maybe I shouldn't go do that. Okay? So the scripts, Salakia, so it says proof right here. All right? So a sign is a proof to you, all right, in your day-to-day walk, what you should be doing, man. All right? You may did one thing and then a sign hits and may hit you. Damn, I shouldn't have done that. It's proof that you shouldn't have done that. It also is proof that the Lord is walking with you. And you may be doing something right. You keep it up, man. Okay? It says a military standard, an ensign, a signal, an omen, sign in the heavens, constellation. So with that, I'm going to get Daniel chapter 4 and 3. It says, how great are his signs and how mighty are his wonder. Exactly. So when you're going through a predicament, ask for a sign. Ask the Lord, or if you're going through your tribulation, ask the Lord to open your eyes and see why you're going through it. Because you going through your chastisement is a sign in itself. All right? It's an indication that you need to mark, that you need to pinpoint. I always say this, in order to get a solution, you have to pinpoint the problem. And through signs, the Lord pinpoints your problem. All right? And you have to perceive it. It may take some brothers may be stubborn in the spirit, and the sign that they're receiving is actually humbling them, but they can't see it. And once they finally perceive it and see it, then they're like, oh, okay, you get it, and they change their ways before the destruction. Real shit. All right? Sometimes you got to perceive these things. You got to ask the Lord for a sign in order to help you in your day-to-day walk. So it says, Daniel 4 and 3, how great are his signs? So let's go and see what the word sign is. Let's see. There it is. All right. The word sign in the Hebrew is a tha or oth. It means miraculous, sign, miraculous, signs, wonders. It says corresponding. Let's go to it. The word here is a wath, and that means a signal. Okay, good. This is good. This is good right here. A signal or a distinguishing mark, a banner, remembrance. Okay, an omen, a warning. Ooh, that's a good one. A warning. All right. Ask this. Sometimes you need to be warned. It's a caveat that the Lord sends to you, a message. All right, a warning message. Like, yo, stop doing this. Or yo, you need to be doing this. All right, to become a better person. It says token, ensign, standard, miracle, proof. It's the same thing in the etymology. All right, it says a token. It says an omen. It says an ensign, a signal, and it says proof as well. Okay. It says a flag, a beacon, a monument. All right, an omen, a prodigy, an evidence. All right. You sometimes need to ask for a sign to be evident, to know exactly what to do. All right, let's go back. All right, because it says, how great are his signs and how mighty are his wonders. Now let's look into the word wonders. That word there is thama, and it means a wonder, a miracle. It says something astonishing. Okay? When you finally perceive the sign that the Lord has been trying to show you for a while, it's kind of astonishing and surprising. All right, because you didn't perceive it because your reticles, if that's the right word, were foggy, and they might have been foggy and clouded through maybe some envy that you had, some strife, some contention that you had, pride that you had. Is the reason you couldn't perceive the sign that the Lord was trying to get to you, Salakia. Okay? So when you ask for these signs, you got to ask for them in all humility and with the clear mental. Let me try to find that here in the Apocrypha. All right. I'm sure bros know where I'm trying to go. Bear with me 1 second. If I can't find it, it's okay. But I'll paraphrase it. In a book Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, it speaks on before you go to the Lord, prepare thy mind. All right, you don't want to just willy-nilly. I think I found it. So lucky. I didn't. Yeah, I did find it. All right, call like how about you know shot. So let me go to that real quick so I don't butcher that. In the book of Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, in chapter 18. And I'm going to start at verse 19. Verse 19. It says, learn before thou speak and use physic or ever thou be sick. Exactly. Learn before you speak. Okay? It says, before judgment, examine thyself. Exactly. And the part of you examining yourself is recognizing the sign that the Lord is giving you. Okay? Because sometimes a brother will get a sign and not perceive it, or someone will get a sign and not perceive it or don't want to, and then the judgment follows afterwards. All right, it says, before judgment, examine thyself. In the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy. Exactly. Because you took the signs. All right? And you took it for what it was worth. And you ingrained it in you and you fixed yourself. Okay? Sometimes you have to ask for a sign to see what happens. Or to direct your path. All right? The scriptures say, prudent man looketh well to his going. All right? What the scriptures say, that's what I want to say. The simple believeth in every word, but a prudent man looketh well to his going. And looking well to your going is perceiving the signs of the Lord at the end of the day. Okay? So it says, verse 21, humble thyself before thou be sick, and in the times of sin show repentance. Exactly. All right? Meaning apologize. All right? And humble yourself. You notice every time a piece of pride comes into you, everything following that, it's not good. Verse 22, let nothing hinder thee to pay thy vow in due time, and defer not until death to be justified. Here's the point I wanted to make. Before verse 23, before thou prayest, prepare thyself, and be not as one that tempteth the Lord. So go to the Lord with a clear mind, clear conscience, with all humility, okay? And beg to the Lord, supplicate, all right, to the Lord, and ask him for the sign that he's been giving you, but you may not perceive, or you come to a fork in the road, and you don't know which way to go. Ask the Lord for a sign to see which way to go, all right? Don't think the Lord is a magic genie. You rub the bottle and be like, Lord, what do I do? Go that way. No, he's going to give it to you via a sign, and he's going to make you exercise your wisdom and your faith and your strength to go ahead and perceive the sign, okay? It's asking the Lord for a sign is doing nothing but benefiting you, all right? And that makes me think of a precept. I love this precept. Psalm 68. And 19, I'm going to close it out on this one. Psalm 68, 19. Blessed be Yahweh, who daily loadeth us with benefits. And one of those benefits that he loads us with is what? A sign to perceive that we know we are doing the right or wrong thing. It says, even the Most High of our salvation, Selah. Exactly. Let that sizzle in your spirit. Okay? So, Ask the Lord for a sign, perceive the sign, and go the right direction. Alright, I want to say, call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Achapadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect and 44 first fruit. It's your brother Kasha Quala. Until next time, like always, I say Shalom.